Hey everybody, welcome to HDpiano. My name is Kale, and in today's lesson we're going over Gravity by Coldplay. In this part 1 video, I'll be teaching you how to play the intro and the verse of the song. Here's how those sound. So there you have it, that's the intro and the verse to the song. But before we dive into this lesson, I've got a question for everybody tuning in out there. Now this is a slow song, very meditative, and it takes its time, and that sometimes allows you to hear elements of the song that might go missed if it was a bit faster. So my question for everybody is, what's your favorite slow song? Now this could be anything, this could be something completely unrelated to the piano or this genre of music. Just what's your favorite slow song? Comment below, we'd love to see what you guys have to say. Now let's dive into this intro a little bit. So we're basically going to be dealing with quarter notes for most of this song. Now quarter notes are your basic unit of rhythmic measurement, and so they get 1 to a beat. Now if we're counting beats as 1, 2, 3, 4, quarter notes would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we play them once per beat. Now that's basically going to be our template for the entire verse. We're just playing quarter notes for the whole verse. But for the intro, there's these little accents that they place to kind of differentiate it and give it some exciting moments. And those sound like this. So there was one. Here comes another one. So it's basically taking notes out of the chord and just accentuating them. But for those, we're using a little bit of a different rhythmic measurement than quarter notes. Those are going to use 16th notes, and 16th notes get 4 hits to a beat. So if you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 16th notes would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in order to count all those extra hits per beat, we usually count 16th notes like this. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. So just like that, we add an E and a to each beat to add the extra syllables. Okay, so let's talk about how this intro part is going to fit in. Our first chord is going to be an E flat major. So in your left hand, let's play an E flat with our pinky and another E flat with our thumb. Make a nice E flat octave. And in our right hand, we're going to play a G with our thumb, a B flat with our pointer finger, an E flat with our middle finger, and a G with our pinky. So big E flat major chord. And for the most part, we're just going to play quarter notes. Now, our pinky is going to stay where it is, so that's just going to hold out E flat. And then with the rest of your fingers, let's play 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 quarter notes on that E flat major chord with every finger except your left hand pinky. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when we get to beat 4, we're going to have to count a 16th note because this is where they drop the first accent in the intro. And that's going to be a C right here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 E and a. So on the a of beat 4, we're going to move our pointer finger in our right hand from B flat to C. So 1, 2, 3, 4 E and a. Just like that. Then after that, we're going to follow up with a C minor chord, which is actually played pretty similarly to what we just made. So C minor and E flat are pretty well related, and when we jump our pointer finger up to that C during our E flat chord, we're actually just preparing ourselves to play the C minor chord in the next bar. So the only change you're going to make is in your left hand. Your left hand is going to jump down from this E flat octave to a C octave. So a C with your pinky and a C with your thumb. And we're going to do the same thing where we hold down our note with our pinky and the rest of our fingers play quarter notes. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now once we get to beat 4, we're going to add another little accent. This time we're going to count 4 E and And on the and of beat 4, we're going to play a G with our thumb and a B flat with our pointer finger. So we have C minor for 4 beats, and then on the end of beat 4, on and we're going to play a G with our thumb and a B flat with our pointer. So 1, 2, 3, 4 E and Now after that, we're going to move to a G minor chord, so we can just jump our whole left hand up to G with our pinky. And we're just going to play a singular G this time, no octave. And in the right hand, we're already going to have our thumb and our pointer on G and B flat, right? From when we played that accent in the last bar. So the only finger that has to move really is your middle finger, right? Your pinky is already going to be rooted on G from that C minor chord. So your middle finger will move down to a D. So we have G, G, B flat, D, G. We're going to do the same concept where we play 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you've noticed, my pinky has started playing quarter notes too here. We're going to do that on the G and the next chord as well. So after we play those 4 beats, we're going to drop another accent in on beat 4. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 E and We're going to play a G with our thumb, which is already there, and our pointer finger is going to jump up from a B flat to a C. So 1, 2, 3, 4 E and Now our final chord in the intro is going to be an A flat chord. So we're going to move our left hand up to an A flat with the ring finger, and in the right hand we're going to play an A flat with our thumb, a C with our pointer finger, which is already there, right, from that accent, an E flat with our middle finger, and an A flat with our pinky. And we're just going to play 4 quarter notes here, no accent. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there you have it. That's the intro. So now let's try playing that whole thing together, the whole intro with all the accents. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4 E and 1, 2, 3, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, great job. That's the hardest part of the song. So now as we continue on with the verse, we're just going to play those same chords as quarter notes. So we're going to start with our E flat major, just play a whole bar of quarter notes, and then on to C minor, another whole bar of quarter notes, and then G minor, and then A flat major. And that happens 4 times. So we're going to skip ahead. Now say we've played this 4 times, we have an extra 2-bar tag that happens at the end of each verse going into the chorus. Now a tag is a little section that's added on to a main section of the song to kind of help with the passing of sections. So our tag for the verse is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3 E and 4, 1. So we're adding an accent that's kind of similar to the ones we've done before, but it comes on beat 3 rather than beat 4. So we'll play 1, 2, 3 E and We're going to play a G and a B flat with our thumb and pointer, and that happens on the and of beat 3. Now your fingers are already going to be there for the E flat major chord, so not too difficult. And then on beat 4, we're going to keep our left hand rooted where it is and move our right hand up to an A flat over E flat. So we'll have an A flat with our thumb, a C with our pointer, and an E flat with our middle finger. And then after that, we're just going to play quarter notes of E flat again for 1 bar. So let's try that tag really quickly together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, E and a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from that point, you're in the chorus, so great job, you've made it through the most difficult part of the song. Now be sure to head over to HDpiano.com for part 2 of this lesson where we teach you how to play the chorus of this song. Thanks as always for tuning in, and please consider subscribing below. You can also follow us on Twitter at HDpiano and tweet your song requests to us using the hashtag HDrequests. We're also on Facebook, so like us over there because we're always posting a bunch of great piano content. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys over at HDpiano.com for part 2.